play, for lack of a better term, especially with them just going in for the Kramer kind of pinch, which
Hmm.
could have worked well, but they just overheated, And
Yeah.
now heading into game number two, I believe we already have the draft, Yasu.
Yeah, we have started now the drafting phase between Team KBG, and right now they are on the left side, and Team Burn X Splash. The Claude actually, he's a prioritized pick or a ban in this tournament. So far he has already 100% win rate, and it's either a pick or a ban. So looking here, KEEPBEST Gaming have banned down the Claude, and Team Burn X Splash with the Faramis. There is something that you said that was quite interesting to me. Team KEEPBEST Gaming really did seem to have this 2 minutes early game organized so well. But if you looked at Team Burn X Flash carrying on after this 2 minutes mark, it looked like they have played this game before. Everything was so organized, everything was so studied. They have taken each turret and like a turret by turret, an objective by an objective, sometimes without being contested, sometimes with a little bit of an engage from the opponent team. So yeah, I think that we might see something like that in this game if it was like if it had the same scenario and have the same output as the last game.
Yeah. We can see now that there will be a little bit of change. Joy, the priority ban here for KEEPBEST Gaming, and then eventually the Fanny coming out from Burn X Flash. Maybe they have heard that there is a Fanny main from KEEPBEST Gaming. That's why they banned it out and just targeted that. Does this mean that the Nolan will also be the priority here for Burn X Flash? Because we know that's one of the stronger heroes out there. I wonder if Burn X Flash will just go back to the Novaria, because if you're studying the playstyle of KEEPBEST Gaming, they will not go for assassins, perhaps, or maybe they will this time because the Nolan is available, Matilda is not. Maybe a Novaria is no, it's Guinevere. Well, to be fair, Tides he was able to catch many members of Burn X Flash in crucial times in the early stages, but it just didn't convert. Now Burn X Flash can pick up the Novaria and the Nolan in this case, and I think that they will be comfortable picking that up.
Well, speaking of the Nolan, he was completely neglected in the first game, which is for me justified for Team Twisted Minds, because I know Team Twisted Minds because they are from MENA. Right here, or like let's say over here, we don't see. Oh yeah. We should expect to see a lot of rubies in this tournament. It has proven efficiency so many times, and now with the Valentina. But going back to the point where I was mentioning the Nolan, after taking the immunity away from him, I think that he's more vulnerable right now.
I 100% agree. Nolan is no longer the Nolan of M5, where it is just 100% contention rate. And definitely not the strongest anymore. What I do like about the Ruby pickup coming out from Burn X Flash is that it is a comfortable pickup for Miko, as well as eventually Amir ATM, because it can be flexed in the XP lane as well as the roam role. And now for KEEPBEST Gaming, really liking this pickup. The CC is such a strong EXP laner. I would say Ruby might be a good pickup for that duel. That's like an unending duel, where nobody dies in that lane. So this is just a wash kind of lane. And then you also have the Novaria for KEEPBEST Gaming. We saw in the previous game how good a Novaria is against the Valentina in the laning stage, as well as during the latter portions of the game. In the mid game, you can see just one shot from the Astral Sphere or the Meteor is already enough to take out the Valentina or poke Valentina so low that the Valentina will not be able to dash twice.
Well, speaking of the word enough, I think it's enough seeing that Redren being picked again and again and again. I want to see new junglers. I want to see something new, but it seems like Team Burn X Flash want to apply the utility junglers once again. And you have been talking about the Novaria. I think that one of the most advantages that the Novaria gives to to her team is that she can rely on herself in the mid lane. She can clear her waves without needing that much help from the rumors, so it's a really good and a solid pick. Barrett's being banned here in the second phase of banning by the side of Team Burn X Flash, and I think it's a really good ban because if you looked at it, do you think that? Oh no, I think that Guinevere is already either a roamer or maybe a jungler. So maybe we will see someone like I don't know, Angela maybe.
Ooh,
Dyros.
Angela with the Guinevere could be good. I'm thinking about like a long-range hero for KEEPBEST Gaming, or maybe a carry afterwards. So now Burn Flash, they have understood the situation. This is going to be a jungler. This is not going to be a jungler Guinevere. So they're taking out all of the heroes that can actually match up against the Fredrin. Now you're only left with another Martis. For the side of KEEPBEST Gaming, with the heroes that they have, this is Novaria plus the Martis. Some teams will argue that that's not a good combo because they kind of don't help each other. So it means that KEEPBEST Gaming will be forced in a spot where what jungler can we use, right? So with the Digi ban out, it's a very smart ban coming out from KEEPBEST Gaming because that allows Guinevere to be successful in the turtle team fights. With Guinevere as well as the Novaria, I would rather see KEEPBEST Gaming use this Guinevere as the jungler now. Because now they don't have a good combo with it. If they go back to the Martis, it's not gonna be, not gonna be great. Burn Flash though, maybe they are the ones to secure. Oh,
what?
Nathan, oh man, this is such a strong in the golden. I really want to bring this up, but Nathan has been one of the strongest heroes out there in the meta that we have right now.
Really?
It's not for everyone though. Not everybody can play it. Not everyone has a set rotation for it, but it's very, very strong.
I think that an assassin can take care of Nolan because of his lack of mobility. Yes, he does have the ultimate, but this is not something that he can escape with. And looking here, I think that, like for me, before they pick it off, maybe they will take a Minotaur if they want to make it work with this composition, Team KEEPBEST Gaming, because they have already banned the Diggy. They might take a Tigreal or maybe even a Minotaur to complete this composition with the Ixia. And I think it will be really solid having also CC from the side of Team KBG. But Nolan surprised me, came out of nowhere, but as you said before, they are left with the Mortis.
Yeah, it's more of a lack of choice here for KBG. That's so much understandable. They swing it back to the Nolan. So this is a roam Ruby, and then you have the Fredrin. No, why is it that the Nolan was picked up by Burn Flash? It is mainly because of the Ixia being picked up by KEEPBEST Gaming. You have a hero that can easily be targeted down by Nolan. I believe that the Ixia cannot go for Purify, maybe the Flicker. That's your last choice here. But then again, because of the dashes from the innate burst and reach, that's not gonna be enough. This Ixia is gold laner now. Our Ixia, man, his positioning is so important in this game.
Yep, that's indeed true. And also, speaking of which, the bodyguard, the only bodyguard that Ixia will be having is the Guinevere and nothing else or nothing other than the Guinevere. To be or not to be, that's how things are now and on for Team KEEPBEST Gaming. It's the match point for Team Burn Flash. They might take it with a full and clean sweep, or Team KEEPBEST Gaming might tie things up and bring us to game number 3.
In the mid lane, you can see already Rindo going in for the Lethal Wanderer. No contention whatsoever from KEEPBEST Gaming. We know for sure that the Nolan is much faster than the Martis when it comes to jungling. And already, you can see Rindo invading the Lizard up top. And now, the Nathan up top also with the Purify.
Well, for me, I think that having 2 Purifies is so toxic against the Guinevere. Like, they banned the Diggy, but they brought their own Diggy to the game. They brought 2 Purifies from the side of Team Burn Flash. And seeing Owl here playing with the Purify, that even allows Team KEEPBEST Gaming to reach him and to melt him down, if possible, of course. 20 seconds on the countdown here for the next turtle, and we might see a team fight. But will this team fight be successful as it was for Team KEEPBEST Gaming as the previous match, or will Team Burn Flash be or have a better early game than the previous match?
No more Ashura, no more CC immunity. That's gonna be Martis taken out. That's the benefit of having the Ruby unlimited supply of crowd control because of the spam ability of this hero. And that means Burn Flash easily takes out the turtle. The only good thing here for KEEPBEST Gaming is that the Fredrin is pinned down going up against the CC.
Ooh.
And we know that is not good for the Fredrin. In fact, he will be dove down. And that's KEEPBEST Gaming eventually taking one hero from Burnix Flash.
Well, CC as in the word crowd control, and CC as a hero against I Am Your ATM, taking I Am Your ATM down even after using his flicker wasn't successful against Tide, landing his second skill, landing his jump and knocking up the Fredrin. Fredrin's being used right now in the XP lane, which is something that we haven't seen in a really long time. And looking here at the gold lead between Burnix Flash. Oh, look at the engaged flicker out, Lamu.
They forced out that flicker from the Novaria, and that is going to be a problem. Look at the movements of Rindo. Going in for some of the invites, just as the Rock Orsa, just the green buffs for now. He's not getting greedy, going in straight for the orange buff, especially because he doesn't have the retribution as well. But onto the bottom lane, look at that, how quick! He was able to take out the CC. Not even the Vengeance can save him because of the burst coming out from Rindo.
That was clean. That was a clean assassination coming from Rindo from the side of Team Burnix Flash. X1's trying to engage upon the Miko, but flicker ultimate.
Ooh, look at the damage. Martis just can't stand it. Tides trying to run away. Everybody's trying away from Rindo now. Even evading some of the skill shots coming out from KEEPBEST Gaming. As now Burnix Flash been riding off this Rindo train. 2-0-1, 100% kill participation in the first 4 minutes of the game.
The very first, let's say, looking here, I think that Team Burnix Flash are bringing down their momentum once again and forcing it upon Team KPG. Even though they had the first blood, right now they are withdrawing once again, surrendering to the momentum that Team Burnix Flash are introducing to us, ladies and gentlemen. Looking here at the bot lane, the damage is so good from the side of CU, or from the side of CC, of course, from KBG. But again, as I told you, the pick of Novaria gives a huge relief. Oh, second skill and looking up.
LVJ, a little bit tanky here. There's not much damage. Eventually gets out. And the Martis, now Rindo smells blood. He wants to go for this.
Ooh.
No flicker in LMU. They knew it. They timed it perfectly. They forced it about less than 2 minutes ago. And now they know they have the chance to take out the Novaria. Now to the bottom lane. I'm Your ATM almost, actually eventually takes out the CC. Because he was under the tower. Rindo not stopping, unrelenting in this game. But that means Miko will just zone out Super Paddy. Look at him try to bully out this Iksha up top. It's gonna be the Martis. Low. KelVJ does have the ultimate. He wants to go for this. He wants to go for the Desert Play. There's the double dash. Does he have the damage? The ultimate cleans him off. And he gets out, even dodges the Astral Spear. Beautiful plays coming up from KelVJ. Even clears out the minion wave. They're not stopping. Burnix Flash all over the map. The crossbow play. Rindo bursting down Tides. Enough to fend him off and take out the turret and then take the orange buff.
Having a taste of his own ultimate, he goes down for kill VG from side of Team Burnix Flash, taking one turret upside and taking also one turret in the mid lane. Now looking for a turret in the bottom lane. It almost looks like a painting for Team Burnix Flash, taking everything step by step. Also, speaking about the turtle itself, look here at Super Batty trying to get the only turret possible for Team KPG. The damage is so high, and also out on the bot lane gets a turret.
Force out the full barrage. And they have smelled that there's a lot of members of KEEPBEST Gaming in here. They did not overstay.
Look at
Whereas, bottom lane, the Nathan just pushing this turret so quickly. Tides connecting onto KelVJ. KelVJ with a double dash gets out. Gonna be A-OK for now.
Wow.
And that's Burnix Flash just destroying KEEPBEST Gaming's macro.
Yeah, that's like literally domination. Team Burnix Flash are dominating the game since the very first second, taking everything around the map, picking whatever they want from the Land of Dawn, turtles, maybe even lords and the upcoming stages, and also turrets. And right now they are 4 or 5k ahead in gold, and in terms of the turrets, they are 4-1, and also the kills 6-2. So all the statistics, all the numbers are going to the favor of Team Burn X Flash, and I'm afraid of something. So far, I haven't seen Owl inside any team fight. Imagine the damage coming from the Nolan in the upcoming stages.
For now, we have to worry about I'm Your ATM. He actually survives for now and baiting out the members of KEEPBEST Gaming. Outplay coming out from the entirety of Burn X Flash. They punish one, and look at that! Initiation coming out from Miko, catching 3. Goes down though because of the damage of the turret. And now KVJ in a terrible spot. I'm Your ATM to save his teammate. Where's Rindo? He's trying to go for it. That flicker play coming from I'm Your ATM. Gets out to safety, and then Lifesteals his way out. KVJ taken out as well. See you!
Whoa.
The double kill. Burn X Flash disrespected KEEPBEST Gaming, but there's the punish. Eventually, KEEPBEST Gaming are able to finally recover this game.
Wow, Greed has blinded Team Burn X Flash for a moment, using the conceal and getting inside the second tier of the top lane without having any minions to support that decision, and losing 3-4 of the members in the previous team fight. Looking at the bot lane, I think that CC is doing a lot of work for Team KEEPBEST Gaming, taking the kills and taking the turrets, and also applying a tremendous amount of pressure, having all that mobility and also having all that sustainability with the HP and the defenses.
Tides, even after the magic defense, it's junked so low that he would not be able to position himself around this Lord fight. Echo connects on the 3 members of Burn X Flash, but Rindo is not hit by that ultimate coming up from the Navaria. They're holding onto the Lord. Echo expires, and Burn X Flash will just try to clear out the minion wave in the middle first, as they are able to reset the Lord.
The Lord, I think that the Lord will be so helpful, but not as helpful as expected for both teams. I think that the more important thing here is to take that team fight back home. Team Burn X Flash are looking for an opening. They are asking for a team fight. They are not asking for the Lord itself. Look at Miko and look at the positioning, and look at Team Burn X Flash.
They got him. There's the ultimate. See you. Will activate the Vengeance. Get out. I'm Your ATM wants to go for the play. Does not hit
that tickles.
the proper target. But that means that they will slowly chunk onto the Lord. Martis looking for an angle, found by I'm Your ATM. There's the combo, there's the crowd control, and now Tides, good for 2. There's the barrage as well, connecting on Miko. Miko is down, but the Lord going to be going in favor of KEEPBEST Gaming. That'll be a kill as the Nathan now deals the damage. That's actually a W for KEEPBEST Gaming, as they've traded for the Lord.
That was the first time.
Exactly.
Right? That was the first time that we see Team KEEPBEST Gaming playing aggressive in the middle game, or even like going through inside the game. Did you see that flicker ultimate with the full barrage coming from the Ixie and the perfect execution for the retribution? I think that they have so much to offer, and so far they are trying to tie things up on the top lane. The Lord is reaching on the second tier, and so far there will be no other lane to be pressured other than the top lane.
Yeah. That's net positive for sure for KEEPBEST Gaming. They want more Tides. Catch one. There's the barrage. No flicker yet. They are trying to go for the CC. So aggressive in that case. Almost taking out I'm Your ATM as well. Then they forced the holy defense up top. But Rindo, he finds the snipe. He finds the kill onto the Martis, and immediately goes for the invasion onto the jungle. Heights finds this Iksha. No flicker, but he will not be too aggressive. Look at LMU. Had to go for the flicker because Miko is threatening. They're able to steal off the orange buff. Knights tries to outplay and eventually gets out. Good crossover. But with all the time that Rindo was able to buy for Burn X Flash, now the minions are in the mid lane, and KEEPBEST Gaming will lose their tier 2 in the mid.
I cannot believe how things switch up so quickly between those two teams. Look at Owl, look at the damage from the Navaria. Full barrage being used, but no targets inside for Team KEEPBEST Gaming. 60 seconds, a full minute is between. Oh, second skill from Tides.
Yep. Gonna be good usage of the barrage to fend off Burn X Flash. And he was able to take out the orange bomb, but oh my goodness, look at that. Valentina copying the Astral Echo and actually connects onto 5 Owl to take out TU. With all of the slows in the world, CC could not escape a Burn X Flash off of a good IMU coming up from KLVJ. That was wonderful.
At some point, looking at the Nolan and the amount of, I would say, danger that he made Team KEEPBEST Gaming witness, did you see the amount of fear by using that flicker instantly from the Novaria and also from the Ixia? They know that just with one click, Rindo can make them vanish from the Land of Dawn. So 10 seconds are now separating us from the next, I would say, team fight. I would not say the Lord, I would say next team fight. They will have that team fight and their excuse will be taking the Lord. Wow, Tides.
Tides almost taken out. And there's no one to check this Lord take. Martis even, they know that he's there because the Kramer was chasing him and now he has to get out. And that means Burn X Flash will easily take the Lord. Just a poke onto Tides, forcing that flicker. It was already enough for Burn X Flash to secure that Lord dance.
14 minutes inside the game, almost 14 minutes inside the game, and we have 7k, almost 8k difference between both teams in terms of the gold. So far, we haven't seen the items, but we will see that. Oh, look at the top lanes. He's being chased. Rindo might be shut down.
Or is it going to be the case? We don't know yet. Rindo gets out, commits the ultimate, unpunished for now. Miko wants to look for the CC. Oh no, the worst case, the worst bush to go for the TP, and now he's caught. He lost time, and now everybody from Burn X Flash knows it's too brutal, Yasu. We can't even see it.
Wow.
The camera just won't show it because it's too brutal.
This is violence. We don't show violence on screen here.
Exactly. Lord marching up top. Rindo, we're receiving so much damage from KEEPBEST Gaming with the retribution. He gets out into safety.
I think this might be the end. They have the numbers in their favor. They have everything. They have the engage. Maybe Miko with a flicker, I am offended, can land in. But I think that they want to take it a piece by piece, like a puzzle. They want to take everything at a time.
And the Nathan's damage is just overwhelming. Barrage no connects on too many members of Burn X Flash, but the sustain is there. There's the flicker in. Still no connection. No one dying. Oh, I say that though. It's the lightning truncheon that took a kill, VJ. That was the lightning truncheon, right?
That was a tremendous damage. Second skill coming from the Novaria, just with the tiniest different, like it was 1 centimeters away, millimeters away from the second skill, and just with the use of the ultimate of Novaria, it was able to be landed upon KLVG. Tides, I would say something really awkward here. I think that the tank is getting melted down with the after seeing, just by seeing Rindo. I think that when Tides show up on the map, 2 skills from Rindo are being able to almost take him down. Imagine if he did and he dealt that damage upon the damage dealers.
Oh, they have found the Martis. Back-to-back retributions. There's Owl with the ultimate and they have the damage 5 against 1. It's not fair at all. KEEPBEST Gaming punished as their jungler is taken out 20 seconds before the Lord spawns. That is really bad for KEEPBEST Gaming.
That must have hurt. That must have hurt Zach Swan in the bot lane. 172. He's being focused and he's being taken out of the game so hard and so harsh by Team Burn X Flash. They are trying to engage though.
They're trying to engage. Nico low. There's the barrage. Not gonna clean off anyone from Burn X Flash. Super Paddy didn't have the flicker to take them down. Good attempt from KEEPBEST Gaming because they didn't lose any of their members. But that means that Burn X Flash will just secure the Lord.
Burnex Flash team, I think that with this Lord, it's so hard to be defended, but after seeing the full barrage, after seeing the damage output that... I take down my words, I take back my words. I was just about to talk about Ixia and that she might do the defense. 40 seconds is so much for Team KEEPBEST Gaming to hold that upcoming Lord. The upcoming Lord is an enhanced Lord with a passive, and he might just be the ending Lord for Team Burn X Flash and taking that full sweep.
I'm your ATM with the initiation. They took out the turret in the middle. Look at the damage coming from the Nathan. So much! And they burst it down Nolan and Nathan combining for 2. And now the base in shambles. Burn X Flash will sweep KEEPBEST Gaming. It took a while. It took 17 minutes, but it was a one-sided affair for Burn X Flash.
Oh my god, that was a had to make on the XP lane, and I would totally agree with you, and I think this is at some point unfair for the EXP laners that they always have to do the sacrifices just in order to get their junglers the pick suitable for this game. But looking here at the replay, looking here at the highlights of the previous game, the damage output from Rindo was just magnificent. Oh, look at Miko. You said that he is so special, and you said that this is one of his signature heroes, and he have shown us why. Look at Rindo. He's just taking people one by one, just using one combo. It's so easy for Rindo to take any kill he wants.
Yeah. By the way, good taunt coming out from I'm Your ATM, because that not only controlled the CC, but at the same time it forced the turret to attack. And we know that this is happening. KillVJ knows. He has the Decimate and there's not a lot of dashes in the world. The bait coming out from I'm Your ATM to take out the Marcus. Look at the teamwork coming out from Burn X Flash. It was well done. Eventually they will be aggressive though. So that's teamwork for helping each other out, but also teamwork when it comes to being overly aggressive. They were punished because of that.
Yeah, and at some point I think that seeing that that hero CC, not the CC, the hero CC, she was doing a lot of work for Team KBG. She was moving so freely, and this is progression being showed by Team KEEPBEST Gaming. But Team Burn X Flash, once they have the confidence, once they have the momentum, it's so hard to snitch the game out of their hands. And look here at the damage. Ixia have introduced her down. Oh, look, this is, yeah, you were correct, you were right. It was the lightning chunk. It wasn't the second skill itself. Nice prediction from you. I didn't actually see it.
Yeah, because I think that the trajectory of the sphere wasn't towards KillVJ, but because he was beside his teammate, was taken out. So it's that's one of the